Good afternoon, happy Sunday. As usual, I've spent most of my day already fretting about the week of work I've got ahead. It's going to be a heavy schedule next week. And yeah, so I don't really tend to get the full benefit of Sundays because I'm always just thinking about tomorrow. But I'm going to do a quick video just to respond to some of the feedback I've had from the videos I've done recently about the Belmarsh Channel 5 programme the other night and my training and diet. Some of the feedback's really positive and wants me to try and elaborate on what I'm talking about, but you have to understand, I'm afraid it's really difficult to squeeze any real worthwhile detail into a 10-minute video. All of my videos go on TikTok and YouTube, so they're 10 minutes, and I realised that, and I would love to be more detailed, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be brutally honest about it all, though. You know, this is just a kind of a hobby, really. I don't make any money from it. I have full-time work, which keeps me under the thumb. So, look, I'll put it all out there as well. I've got mental health problems to deal with. They come and they go, but they're definitely there, and so when I'm not in the mood, I'm just not in the fucking mood, and there's nothing's going to change that. I don't take pills for it. I just deal with it as best I can. I have been medicated previously. I don't fucking like it. Everything they ever gave me turned me into a zombie in a couple of days, and I binned them off straight away. I guess from a personal point of view, I just believe that I will somehow muddle through everything. I'm looking for a place to live at the moment. I'm going to see somewhere in about an hour's time. I've got some help with the hunt for a new place, but yeah, my landlady, although she never saw the videos that I did about our little set 2 a few weeks ago, she's been she's been told, and she decided that I had slandered her on TikTok and told me she wants me to move out. So I'm looking for somewhere now. Of course, it's not straightforward because I can't just find a place, pay my money and move in. I have to find a place, explain to the potential landlord my current circumstances, i.e. I'm on licence and I'm controlled by probation. And then I have to go to probation and tell them that, yes, this is the proposed move. Can you do your legwork? They have to do checks on the landlord, checks on other tenants, go and visually see the place. So it's going to be long-winded, and I just want out of here, to be honest. I'm not happy here at all now. It's even the other day I spoke to the other lodger, and his first words were, well, you've slandered her on TikTok. And I said to him, what's the definition of slander? And he said, well, you've just said bad things about her. And I said, yeah, that's not the definition of slander, mate. As I said to my landlady when she messaged me about it, if you think I've slandered you, take me to court and sue me. You'll lose, but you're free to do that. People put their own interpretation on things. I didn't slander anybody. I didn't leave the door open for somebody to legally challenge what I said. What I said about my situation where I'm living, the little disagreements that have occurred and why and how Really, they were all completely unnecessary. All I said about it was what actually happened. So therefore, it's not slander. And even if it was slander, good luck proving that. But it wasn't. I don't think I said anything particularly dramatic. Um, so yeah, I've got a lot going on, and I would love to do more, but I'd also love to earn a living from doing more. And until that time comes, I'll be earning my living being a health and safety consultant instead, because that's what pays my bills. Um, so the situation here, I don't like being here anymore. There's kind of a really cringy sort of truce thing going on. Yeah, like I just mentioned, the other lodger chucked his 2 pence worth in, and I'm not even sure why. I just sat there, and I'm just thinking, you know, you were moving out of here yourself 2 weeks ago, going to register yourself for housing, and the reason was because of the landlady, and he's lived here for over 20 years, but he said to me, I've just had enough of it all. Now it's those two united against me, which is fine. I don't care. It's not a battle. It's not a competition. I have said I'm leaving here. I want to leave here. It's just that it's not a straightforward process. I will get there. And, you know, it'll be better for everybody for me to be gone from here in a few weeks, which is the aim. And look, let me just give some balance to all of this. I'm not 100% innocent in all of this. When people argue, there are infringements on both sides, if you like. So I think I don't think I've said anything intimidating, and certainly nothing threatening to anybody. I have voiced my feelings on TikTok, and I have told the story of what had been going on TikTok. I'm entitled to do that. You know, I know it's being squashed and eroded at a rate of knots, but we still live in a country where we are free to speak most of the time, and that's all I'm doing. So I will continue to exercise my legal right to do that until it's gone. So yeah, I'm looking forward to moving on. It's a shame that it's sort of panned out this way, but that's life sometimes, you know. People don't always get on. The truth of it is, I I I've never really felt particularly friendly with either of the people I live with. They're okay. We get on okay, but put it this way, I would never be going out for a meal and drinks with either of them. Um, and probably they might say the same thing about me, and that's fine. I'm well aware that not everybody likes me, and you'd be a fool to even aspire to that, because it's impossible. And just on that subject, you know, I do get some negative comments. I get plenty on YouTube. I get enough on TikTok, and people are entitled to their views. It's just that quite often their feedback is based on, it's not actually attached or relevant to what I've been saying. I think they just get a general gist with a half a cocked ear, and then just decide, right, I'm going to show this fucker. And I've been getting a bit of that on YouTube lately, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. I, this is just a bit of a ramble, really. It's going to end soon. I will, I, I will maybe do some stuff where I actually construct a 10-minute video. I know one of the comments about my training and diet was a chap saying that people want to know more about the specifics of what I do when I'm training and so on and so forth. I'm not sure anyone really does. That's what Joe Wicks is for, isn't it? Or whoever else. I don't mind him, you know, sharing that knowledge, but I just don't think it's very interesting. But you guys can be the deciding factor on that and let me know. Have a good day. I'm going to look at this place.